So there's something we need to talk about, and I don't feel like it gets talked about enough here. For whatever reason, maybe it does just on Saturdays, I guess. But it is this absolute tear that Chase Briscoe has been on here lately with his qualifying results. It's been absolutely insane. I really don't feel like we've been giving this guy enough credit. Every week, I'm just like, is this guy going to get another pole? And sure as hell he does. He'll go on some crazy streak. So I just want to talk to you guys about this and kind of break down some of his stats and where he's at currently right now as far as looking at the whole history of pole positions goes, and just kind of give this guy props to what he's been doing here this past year. It's been really freaking incredible. So I really want to look at this with you guys. I want to get your guys' opinion on it as well, and really just give this guy props for what he's been doing, because honestly, we haven't seen this in a long time. It's been 7-8 years since Kyle Busch went on a kind of run like this back in like 2017 or 18. But anyway, I want to break this down with you guys, kind of look at everything that we have as far as where he's gotten it, outlook as far as where he may get it going into the rest of the season, and also just really appreciate what this guy's doing. Let's check it out. So to really get a full appreciation for what Chase Briscoe is doing, we really have to look at the past years since the modern day era started to see what historically the better numbers are for pole positions, what the record is. Right now, the record is Cale Yarborough back in 1980. He got 14 poles that year, which is freaking insane. And then after that, we have a three-way tie. We have Bill Elliott with 11, we have Ryan Newman with 11, and we have Darrell Waltrip with 11 as well. And of course, the most recent being Ryan Newman in 2003. He got 11 pole positions. I remember specifically that year. That was one of the first years they started gaming, like NASCAR gaming as well. And for Ryan Newman to get that in 2003 was really insane, considering the people that we had in that series that are getting pole positions left and right, like your Jeff Gordons. That dude has 70 or 80 pole positions, something like that. So he was up some stiff competition, and he was really early on in his career as well. And you got to think, he got 11 in 2003. It really didn't happen 20 years prior to that was the last time somebody got 11 pole positions. So it was really crazy. So here is my argument with Chase Briscoe. I don't think he's going to get to 11 this year, although there is a chance. I think we have a little over a dozen races left. He's at 6. He'd have to get 5 more. But here's my argument. Is Chase Briscoe the modern day Rocket Man? So the Rocket Man title, this currently belongs with Ryan Newman. We haven't seen somebody go on something like this really since Kyle Busch in the late teens, but Ryan Newman with 11 poles in that 1 year. He ended his career, I believe, with 51 poles, and he won things like Daytona 500 and Brickyard 400 as far as poles go. This dude would get crown jewel pole positions. Really like what Chase Briscoe is doing this year. He has won a pole in every single crown jewel event so far this year. He won at the Daytona 500. He won at the Brickyard 400. He won at the Coca-Cola 600. He has swept so far this year. Now, of course, if you'd asked me this last year before he joined JGR, I would have said, hell no, Chase who? He's not doing anything qualifying wise. But since he's made that transition over to JGR, this dude has been on fire lately with the pole positions. He only had 2 pole positions in his first 4 years. This year, he has tripled that. In 1 year, he's gotten 6. So to start off this year, all right, I'm looking at some high-level stats here. Daytona 500. Then he got out the Coke 600, Nashville and Michigan. He won 3 in a row after that. Then he won 2 in a row this most recent couple races with the Brickyard 400 in Iowa. Now, one thing he has struggled with is translating those poles into a win. He has yet to do that so far this year. He has 1 win so far this year, and that's at Pocono. He didn't start on the pole, but he did get the dub. And what's even crazier is that he has 7 front row starts in the past 11 races, 5 poles in 2 seconds, so it's not like it's just pole or nothing. He's able to qualify in the front row quite often, so 7 of the past 11, and he has 10 top 10 starting spots in the last 11 races as well. Absolutely insane. Crazy work. But the opposite of that, only 3 of his 6 poles have even translated into a top 15. The other 3 poles, he was outside of that, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But he has more poles, just him with 6, than any other team combined. So you look at Hendrick Motorsports, Kyle Larson, Elliott, Bowman, Byron. He has more than all of them combined. Any team. The only driver close to him right now is SVG. He has 3 poles right now, and you can guess where he got all those at. So can he get to 11 pole positions this year? I think there's a chance. He's won 5 poles in the last 11 races. We have more than 11 races left for the remainder of the year. So there's a chance that he can get to 11 pole positions. If not, maybe break that. Now, I don't know if he will or not. I think he may be able to get to around 10, but even just us even talking about this is so impressive, man. I'm super stoked for this guy. I've been a semi Chase Briscoe fan here for some time. I like to see what he does. I really wish that SHR would have stayed open, because I know that Stewart really vouched for this dude and was really stoked about having him on his team. Unfortunately, he's on Joe Gibbs right now, but what he's been doing so far has been absolutely insane. And this is his first year with JGR. He's still trying to figure this thing out as far as how this car drives compared to what he had previously. So what's something to say he goes out next year, the next 10, 15 years, and does even better? I really do think at this current rate, obviously this current rate, he would break into the top 10 in pole positions, no problem. But can he break into the season record? I think he has a really good shot of doing it this year, for sure. I'm really stoked for this guy. I wish more people were talking about this. We don't put an emphasis enough on qualifying anymore. Qualifying used to be something that I used to watch all the time. All the series, loved to watch it back in the day of ESPN or Speed. It was really fun with the tracker they had. And as a kid, man, it was really cool. It was really fun to watch. And then we started getting into the group qualifying, and it got so gimmicky, and it all kind of went to shit. But anyway, quick little video for you guys. I thought I'd just talk about this a little bit. Looking back at what this guy has done has been just really neat to see. I love seeing these, accomplishments that are outside the wins and point standings and championships and things like that. Meanwhile, in the background, this dude's just banging out these pole positions. It's really cool to see. It's really special to see. He may not be having the best year ever, only one win. He does have a win and he is locked in. But it is just cool to see this go down. I love this. And I don't know, with how gimmicky NASCAR is, I could see in the future that we give one playoff point for somebody that gets the pole position. I could definitely see that happening in the future. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea. Maybe one day, with how gimmicky NASCAR can be, we'll start handing out playoff points for pole positions. I know Formula 1 or 2 used to do that years back, as far as giving out points for getting pole position. Who knows? Maybe NASCAR may do that in the future to kind of celebrate the people that do qualify well and do good on Saturdays. Not that that matters anyway, because Sunday is what really matters. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below how many pole positions you think that he will get for the rest of the year. Will he get to where Ryan Newman was at in 2003 with 11 pole positions? Will he match that? Will he beat that? Will he be a little bit under that? We'll see what happens. A lot of racing left for the year. It's going to be really exciting. But let me know what you guys think. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out the video, and I'll see you tomorrow with another one.